Hi guys, Ritesh here, and in this particular video, we will be seeing the metrics that we use in machine learning to measure the performance of our models. So there are various metrics used in machine learning, and we will be seeing most of them. And first, let me list some of them that we will be seeing in this particular video series. So the metrics that we will see will be accuracy. We will be seeing confusion matrix, confusion matrix. We will also see in confusion matrix only I will cover true positive rate, true negative rate, false positive rate and false negative rate also. So these are very important. Then we will cover precision, we will cover recall and F1 score, and we will also cover ROC AUC. So I think these are the most important ones. So we will also cover some deep learning matrices also, but in our later videos. For now, I will cover only these things. So first, I will start with accuracy. Okay. So what is accuracy? Accuracy is simply number of data points that were correctly classified. So just to mention that the metrics that we are seeing here are for classification problems. For regression problems, we will also see other metrics also. So don't worry about that. Number of data points that were correctly classified by total number of data points that were given to the model. Total number of data points. So this is simply accuracy. Now, what is the problem with accuracy? See, accuracy is a good metric, but this is not good when the data points are or the there are imbalance in data points. For example, suppose our model is a dumb model which will give you yi equals to 1, yi cap equals to 1 for every query that you give, for every query, for all query that you give to the model. Now suppose at runtime, at runtime, our model got out of 100 query that was given to the model, 90 belong to class 1 and only 10 belong to class 2. Now the accuracy will be 90%, and we will be in a false impression that our model has an accuracy of 90%. In fact, our model is not at all working. This is the worst model that we can have. This is the worst model. So this is the problem with accuracy. It can give us a very false impression, and even a dumb model can have a very high accuracy if it is biased towards only one particular class. So this is the problem with accuracy. Now we will see the second type of matrix, that is confusion matrix. Second type of matrix, this is confusion matrix. So this is a very good matrix, and this gives a very a true picture of the model that we have trained. So what we do in this one, see, I will take for binary classification because it is very simpler to explain and draw the diagram. For multi-class classification, you can do it by yourself on a pen and paper. So suppose the classes are 0 and 1. Okay. So how to draw confusion matrix is like this. Okay. For binary classification, we are doing this. This is 0, 1. This is 0, 1. Okay. These are actual classes of the data point, and these are the predicted class. These are the predicted class that was predicted by the models. Now let me make some of the conventions clear. The actual class was 0 and the predicted was also 0, so this is true negative. Okay, now the actual class was 1 here, but the model said no, the class is 0, so this is false negative, because this is the class that we will see finally. We are not seeing this one because this is the actual one. Now for this one, the actual class is 0, but the predicted one was 1, so this is false positive, because this is not belonging to positive class. See, here 0 is negative, just for the sake of mentioning, 0 is negative and 1 is positive. From now on, whenever I say positive, that means class 1, and whenever I say negative, this is class 0. Now this is false positive because this was actually belonging to negative class, but the model is making it to belong to positive class, that's why this is false positive. Now this is true positive because the point is actually belonging to class 1, and the model has also predicted it that point is belonging to class 1. Now what are the total number of negative points? Total number of negative points, total negatives. Okay, total negatives are the true negatives and the false positives, because these are the points that actually belong to negative class. And total positives, total positives are false negative, false negative plus true positive. See, this particular column is positive, this particular column is negative, because these are the points that actually belong to positive class, these are the points that actually belongs to negative class. Now we want to know what is the true positive rate of our model. True positive rate, true positive rate means the points that were classified as positive points out of all the points. So true positive rate is, this is true positive divided by all the positives that we had. This is the true positive rate. Now true negative rate, true negative rate is all the true negatives out of all the negatives that we had. And false positive rate, false positive rate means all the false positives out of all the positives that we have. And false negative rate is all the false negatives out of all the actual negatives that we have. Oh, sorry. This false positive, see, this false positive is coming out of this negative class, no? Because we can only make false positive when the point is belonging to a negative class. So this will be negative because these points are actually belonging to negative class, and we are telling that no, this is belonging to positive class. That's why the fraction will only come out of this. So false negative is false negative divided by this positive. So I think I have made the points very clear till this confusion matrix. So you must remember this one. This is very easier to remember. If you remember this particular matrix, no, then it is very easier, because true positive rate will be true positive upon positive. Okay, and false negative will be false negative upon positive. Simple. And true negative will be true negative upon negative, and false positive will be false positive upon negative. Simple. So in the next video, we will see what is precision, what is recall, what is F1 score, and for now, this is done. And thanks for watching this video. And I will make one more video also where we will see why precision and recall is good and why confusion matrix is good in classification problem, and why this works better compared to other metrics. So I hope you are getting what I am teaching here, and thanks for watching my video.